Over the years, Mboro has been known for a lot, but with what just happened recently, I think this is
bringing us to the flamboyant Prophet Mboro, who once wanted to live stream straight from heaven.
I don't owe anybody any explanation of what I do with anything that is mine.
Now, Mboro, the man who got a 2-part documentary in his name, earning him the title of a prosperity preacher who was all about the money, after getting an endorsement from Bushiri, which pushed his church, a church which later sparked up controversies with its healing methods, which included the use of underwears and testing of manhood on live TV.
Mboro's just seen mine.
What is this? Do you like what I'm doing or not?
We do.
Must we stop?
No.
Because somebody doesn't like it?
No.
Moving on was the famous heaven controversy, where he claimed he went to heaven, and in quotes, if you want to hear the story, it's 5,000 rands, and I also took pictures with angels. But unfortunately for him, these heavenly pictures were leaked before he could post them, but the story was still for sale.
Pastor Paseka Matsoening, who is also known as Pastor Mboro, claims that he visited God. The pastor is now selling photos of himself in heaven. Photos can be purchased at the Incredible Happenings Church in Kettlehong. The photos are being sold for 5,000 rand each, which is about $333 US.
Following this were the many accusations of witchcraft, with him also accusing men like Bushiri and Alph Lukau of lying, asking them to be held accountable too. And not to mention his many bodyguards whom he claims are for protection because people think he is rich.
Here's my question to you. A man of God, why do you need all the bodyguards?
Do you see my head? I've got scars here. There's one of the cars where it was shot with many holes. People who are very close to me, they were believed to be having money there.
And recently, with all this, he decided to visit the school with guns and a machete, threatening teachers among other things. And with one thing leading to another, the worst happened.
As if we need another sign that there's something very wrong in this country, it's this. Well-known pastor Paseka Mboro Matsoening threatened teachers at Matsidiso Primary School in Katlehong with a machete. He was there with 2 other armed men to take his grandchildren home yesterday. And then this happened today.
So the church of controversial pastor Paseka Mboro Matsoening has been set alight here in Katlehong, and you can see what seems to be the chairs inside, and the entire structure just gutted in flames, of course, following that incident yesterday at the Matsidiso Primary School.
It's understood the children were caught in a dispute between their maternal and paternal families, which resulted in the pastor forcefully removing his grandchildren. The Gauteng Education Department says the maternal grandmother tried to prevent the father from collecting the kids from school.
Now he's currently in custody awaiting trial, and it's beginning to seem that the end of Mboro is closer than we thought, with even Bushiri making a mockery of it.
Bible says, touch not mine, and not do my prophets no harm. And people come like this. I'm talking to you now, that man of God is in prison. Now I'm talking to you. Who was fighting himself? He's in prison. Where he wanted me to be, that's where he is. He just woke up in the morning like this. I need to cause trouble. I don't want peace.
And just recently, after he announced he's closing down his church, with people claiming he's speaking against Brother Enigma and many other prophets was the cause of this.
How it came about that you take that decision?
I am moving today. It finally dawned to me, the church is gone. Premises. The sound system, music system, the extra tents are gone. 100-meter length of the tent is gone. And that's not peanuts. And I am a church. Once you receive Christ, you receive God. He is the head. We are the members of the body of Christ. And God does not only dwell in the buildings and in the tents, but He dwells in a body.
Now, I have nothing more to say, but it seems Prophet Mboro has made himself an enemy of God himself, and Ricky had...
Oh, okay. Mboro has forgiven the people that burnt his church. But that's probably because he expected this to go a certain way. Back of his mind, he thought this would build back his image to people, and it will allow him to build back his church. Mboro used to have a very big church with over 20,000 followers and what. So right now, when he's closing, let's look at the pattern of what has happened. And personally, I call it the judgment of integrity. I call it the judgment of integrity is because now it's no longer us now talking about the dodgy things that you represent or the things that you do that represent not being Christian. No, it's now that now you're in a position where God Himself is making sure that everyone has a clear picture, like that they have no excuse. They have zero excuses. When Mboro was arrested, we saw people who claim to be pastors and who claim to be Christians. We don't know what you are. You know you.